Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Monday, 24th of February. In this update, another coalition voice calling for greater commitment to defence spending in the budget. It comes as Defence Minister Judith Collins says the HMNZS Te Kaha has reported China fired a second series of live rounds in the Tasman Sea over the weekend. Australia and New Zealand were not formally told of the drills, with China only giving verbal notice of its intentions on a civil aircraft channel. ACT leader David Seymour says the drills are not illegal, but their location and relatively short notice are concerning. Meanwhile, hopes New Zealand will make better use of its Māori culture in diplomatic missions with China. A New Zealand-China Council report says Māori and Chinese people have a historic connection and similar worldviews and values. It says Chinese leaders may be more open to trade and business deals if they're interacting with other Māori leaders. Report author Professor Jason Mika says it's in New Zealand's best interest to send Māori diplomats to China.
There's definitely a competitive advantage there, but at the same time, once that relationship is formed, you've got to be able to deliver on the promise of that relationship.
Groups linked to Destiny Church have been holding meetings at Auckland Council facilities. The Man Up West Auckland chapter advertised an event at Glen Eden Library just days before they launched an attack on Te Atatu Library. Auckland Council says it was a meeting area connected to the library with a separate entrance. Council reporter Jacob Jones has more.
It says it's obligated to keep its community venues available for anyone, and the granting of a booking doesn't equal an endorsement. It says bookings are often made under individual names, so it's not clear which group is reserving the space. It's aware of a small number of bookings made by the group and will be monitoring the risks they may pose.
A fire has ripped through 2 buildings and threatened 2 others in Opotiki in Bay of Plenty. Crews recorded the blaze on Church Street just before 11:30 last night. Masterton's religious communities remain in shock after 4 churches were damaged by fires over the weekend. Police are treating the fires as suspicious, with further evidence suggesting 3 more were targeted but did not catch alight. Officers say they're also looking into videos posted online of a man claiming responsibility for the blazes. Masterton Mayor Gary Caffell says the community has been sharing what the churches mean to them.
People who are regular churchgoers see it as a very important part of their lives, and I guess it's an area that you don't expect to have things happen like this, particularly so many of them.
Polls are beginning to close in Germany's snap election. Centre-right CDU is predicted to receive the most votes, making leader Friedrich Merz the next chancellor. Far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD, is tipped to double their votes and surge into second place, but they're likely to be frozen out of power, with other parties refusing to work with them. To sport, India have dominated Pakistan by 6 wickets in their Champions Trophy cricket match at Dubai. Virat Kohli made 100 not out in the chase for 242 with 7.5 overs to spare. France have walloped Italy 73-24 in their third round Six Nations rugby match at Rome. Newcastle have beaten Nottingham Forest 4-3 in Premier League football. Skier Michaela Schifrin has won a record-extending 100th World Cup in the slalom at an Italian resort. I'm Nivareti Manu, that's your latest news fix, and we'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.